Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Capricorn friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright. Now let's get going, shall we? Sorry, I'm looking for a soft light. Okay. Before you see your past, present, and future. Remember, when we get to the future, that is not set in stone and that can change anytime you so choose it to, alright? Which is awesome that we were given the option of free will. The fourth pile is all the energy between your past, present, and future. And then this pile right here is just the bottom of the deck. Okay, when I get done with this, then I think I will do the broken heart layout real quick. And I probably won't lay it out. I don't know. But we'll figure out what's going on with your relationship next, okay? Alright. This is all upside down looking. Sorry. So I can see it. But when I get it switched back around, then you'll be able to see it, okay? Bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. So you're dealing with a very intuitive, devoted, and full of emotions party girl. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? But you're also dealing with trying to balance that out, or with a Sagittarius. Maybe you were trying to balance out the loss that you're going to feel. Someone passed away. You're sitting there and you're grieving. And I think most of the time people don't know what to say to you for what you're going through, whether it's loss of a relationship or a loss of a family member. Because sometimes words are not enough. And a lot of people don't have the right words to suffice being able to alleviate the pain that you were going through. But that's not to say that they don't care. They just don't know how to register it. Okay? So they see what you're going through, they know what you're going through, they don't understand. They're not in your shoes. They don't feel your feelings. But, with the situation you're going through, you've got to accept responsibility and the karma for what just happened. Which is weird that I see these cards together like this. It makes me feel like an accident happened and you wish you could have done more. Huh. Currently, you are in a 7 of Cups, my beautiful Caps. You've got choices to make, and if you don't make a choice will be made for you. And we all know, as a cardinal sign, you don't like choices to be made for you. You are a boss baby. Alright? Currently, you are bored in your situation, and you've got... I think that, Capricorn, you have reached the boss lady. Besides the fact that you already are a boss lady or man. I'm talking about the Queen of Hazards here. So you're gaining a lot. You're working hard, getting everything you want. Very materialistic, and that's good. Because it leads to you dealing with Aquarius, or you're getting your wish fulfillment with whoever you're with, right? Even though you're kind of still grieving. In the possible future, you're dealing with a Queen of Swords. This is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Someone who's intelligent, sharp-tongued, and unscrupulous. This queen here, she's like your queen, right? She built herself up from the ground. Built her empire. That's what the kings and queens of our decks, the tarot decks, do. They build themselves up. But you're fighting over something with someone. You don't think it's stupid, they don't think it's stupid, but it's something stupid that's pulling your relationship, your friendship, whatever, is crawling away. And you know that you can change this because this is the future, right? It's not set in stone. You were given new tasks, not to mention, there's someone who definitely has the hots for you. Most tarot readers read this as the male human phallic penis for short. Not that it is short, just that not everybody remembers that phallic's for penis. Now you're dealing with another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone is giving you the stock tips. They're helping you out with ideas. Like if you're hungry, they know where you go to get food. If you need a job, they know where you go. They got an open resource of nothing but good stuff, if that makes sense. They're like your local 211. Now, fourth deck. Somewhere between past, present, and future, any of these cards lay. I won't know where they go because this is not my story, but I am going to read it as such, alright? You will know, though, if it resonates, because it'll either resonate or it won't. Somewhere you are feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of paranoia. Kind of threw you in a little bit of a hermit mode, pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, but that didn't stop you from feeling the anxiety. But you will be celebrating your prosperity and getting your rewards, and possibly you'll be doing it with this Aries, Leo, or Sag. Bold, impetuous Prince Charming. In my deck he is, anyway. He's the reverse of the Knight of Cups. Okay, in normal tarot decks, this would be the player, and the Knight of Cups would be the Knight in Shining Armor, but for some reason they're reversed in my deck, so I'm going to read it as such. He'll rush forward and bring you back a goodie bag. He's always there at the right place at the right time. It's because he loves you, because you're an Empress. Not to mention you're probably dealing with a Libra. You're very fertile, maternal, and very successful. Now, regardless of what's between your legs, you and me and everybody on this planet has two energies within them, a male energy and a female energy, right? Masculine, feminine, the whole shebang. Well, our energies from birth, we go through a lot of shit to get to where we gotta get going, right? And we try to level each of those up. The top level for your female energy is Empress. For the male, it's Emperor. So you succeeded in hitting your Empress mode. Rock on. You got your 9 of Wands here, which is that you've had the willpower to complete your tasks. You are also dealing with, oh my god. Oh man. I'm so sorry. I don't know, maybe you're playing with a player energy and oh man, you are in a triangle, aren't you, Cap? Player energy. He's fun and go lucky and all that stuff, but as soon as he gets your heart, he'll skip out on you, and I don't like that. Because you deserve the best. Cap, you're indecisive, you're in a 2 of Swords. But the fortune's going to turn in your favor, regardless of the 3 of Swords that you're going through somewhere along this line, okay? Someone is pulling your strings. That or you're manifesting someone. Puppet Master. Very deceptive. But you are gaining recognition for your hard work and learning skills along the way. You're dealing with a Gemini. This is someone who you're very passionate with. It could be a Gemini or it could be a different sign. I just threw out Gemini because that's what this card is. It's a Gemini card. Because a Gemini is the twins of the zodiac, basically, right? So, blinded by passion. But you're feeling very possessive of your relationship, and that's probably why you're grieving as well. But you're in a Leo energy because you're pulling through, showing such strength. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, right? This is what you call a soft stalker, someone who's kind, creative, the whole whatever they want to be, right? He'd be a hard stalker if the devil was in it. I had a lady tell me or message me on YouTube telling me no stalker is a good stalker. because all stalking is creepy and blah blah blah. But that's the thing is it you can view it that way, or you can view it like this. Remember when you were in school, you're sitting there at your desk, and a new student or someone you've never met before comes in and they sit down across from you, and they're cute. Oh my gosh, are they cute? And you're itty bitty, so obviously we're not going all wiggy out, right? Just past tense, all right? So you're sitting there. Oh, you really like them. Oh, first you got to figure out what their name is. So you wait till the teacher calls out names. They call out their name and the student goes, "Here." And you're like, "Oh, that's your name. I like that name. That's a pretty name. It suits you. That's it's a sexy name." Whatever, right? Whatever we did as kids. I can't remember that far back. But this is just hypothetical, right? So then you find out they're sitting in more classes with you. And you get to sit next to them, and you find out they have a great sense of humor. And then you go, "I wonder what kind of movies and music they like." So then you start to do a little research, and you ask their friends, and or you ask them, right? And then instead of jumping in and being like, "I have a crush on you," you just sit back and you watch from the bush from afar. That's what that card means. It's a soft stalker, someone who likes you from afar. But if you got the devil card, which is your card, Capricorn, mixed with that, then that's a hard toxic stalker, which is like obsessive, compulsive, has to be watching all your Facebook, stalking past your house. I don't understand why they gave you guys the stalker card, because all the Capricorns I've ever met are not super toxic at all. You guys are actually quite beautiful. You have beautiful souls. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with you in your relationship. Okay. This card represents the central issue of your relationship. You're bored, Cap. Okay? You're bored out of your mind. You are very bored. You're bored with the situation. You're bored with the toxicity. This represents how you see the other person. You see them as the puppet master, full of deception. This card represents how they see you. They see you as someone sharp-tongued and unscrupulous. You're going to be cutting them out. They see you as very confrontational. You're basically stepping into your Libra telling truth, and you know how Libras are. When they say the truth, they have no filter on adding candy coating to it. Does that make sense? So they see you as this. Whew. This card represents unknown influences on your relationship. Okay, so you've got a player in your relationship, don't you? Okay. This card represents where you want the relationship to go. You want to keep fighting with them? You want what's yours? You're not going to settle for less. You're sick of... Wait. You're fighting with someone else for your relationship. But the other person is like blind, deaf, and just plain acting stupid, aren't they? Not to say that that's really what's going on with them, but I mean is they're blind to seeing you and what you want out of a relationship, that you actually love them. They're deaf to your telling them that you love them and you want them to change. And they're dumb because they're not listening about the third party. You want to cut that out. Or you're being fought over. You're being fought over. That could be another story there. This card represents who can help your relationship. Obviously, yourself. You've got to declutter and let things go and move to calmer waters. You need peace of mind. Okay. This card represents the challenges in your relationship. The challenge is you're trying to get to happiness, and it seems like you're doing it alone. And yeah, in order to love someone, you need to love yourself. But you're like, I'm up there. I'm Empress status. I want to work with someone to build an empire. I don't want them to keep taking advantage of me. I deserve better. This card represents the outcome of your relationship. 3 of Swords. I didn't explain this earlier because I always do this in my video, but it could be one of 3 things. You're cheating, they're cheating. Could be that you both are going to family and friends and bitching about each other. Third thing is that something could be taking over your relationship. You know, like drugs, alcohol, you know, porn, gaming, gambling, money, workaholics, you name it. You guys, you know, I was in a scenario kind of like this in 2018 where anytime I talked to my spouse, it always led to fighting, no matter what. And it pissed me off because I couldn't say anything that it didn't start a fight. And it's like, maybe it's because I'm a Libra and everything that we say comes out harsh or whatever. But what I'm saying here is that sometimes you want to sit down with that person and you just want to tell them, okay, shut up. I'm not yelling at you. I'm talking to you, with you. We're communicating here. You need to understand where I'm coming from, and I need to understand where you're coming from. And what's happening is you're saying some shit. But you got to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to, because ultimately you're fighting with them over this person, or this person is helping your spouse fight over you as you're crawling away because you can't deal with this no more. You can't deal with the deception. And you're sick, you're bored of the same karmic cycle, aren't you? But I promise you it will get better, alright? Just be patient, okay? Think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to. That's a main issue here. Because if they're seeing you as sharp tongue and anything you say slices them down to the bone, we all know you're a cardinal sign and you can and will cut them down if it needs be, because you won't put up with that shit. And the fact that you're viewing them as this deceptor, right? They're deceiving you, they're pulling your strings. It's like they say something and you've been going along with it for so long, and you know they'll lie to you and lie to you and lie to you, and you're just like, oh my gosh, you know. You're definitely not alone in this. It feels like it. I know it does, because you're grieving in the past sense. So maybe this is the past person that keeps coming back. I don't know. But I love you all. You're not alone in this. If you want to talk, let me know. I will drop what I'm doing and talk with you. Obviously, not right away, because when I get home at 6 a.m., I'm going to go home and go to sleep, and then I'm going to get up at 3, take care of dinner, and then leave my house at 6 p.m. to come back to work. So that's how my schedule is on Saturday and Sundays. Like Saturday into Sunday and Sunday into Monday. This is like the only quiet time I get to do your tarot readings. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but it's loud at my house sometimes. Alright, I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and let me know if you want a personal tarot reading, alright? Bye.